April 17th, and I'm down the allotment 2014. Got some potatoes that's gone to seed. This is the middle line I put in, and these are basically, as you can see, they've gone to seed well and proper, and I've just laid them in. There's actually, in this sort of enclosed area, which has got like aluminium line, and there's foam in the middle of them as well. This is what I'm doing in this one. So basically what I've got is these potatoes, seed potatoes. There's 3 lines, that's the middle line you're looking at there, and also on the outside of them, because there may well be some pests, I've sort of ring fenced them in with garlic, put lots of garlic cloves in. This side already. This is a cherry tree which I moved. It was much further down the plot where all the rhubarb is, down there, same day, April 17th. But it's done very well. Basically I put it in the sunshine, and this is what I'm going to bring down next time I come down, before all this blossom goes. I mean, obviously there's plenty of opportunity for pollinators to come along. Still a little bit cold, temperatures dropping down to about 3 degrees centigrade at night time, but hoping this is going to benefit from it. The little things we've done to rescue plants, found this lonely little gooseberry down the bottom there. The soft fruits all along here. We've got black currants, red currants, gooseberries. These are all doing dreadful when they're at my home, because it's just got no space. A typical plant that's been in, say, over a year is now looking like this. So really quite happy now. And as we go along, we might even get a crop off. I'm not really bothered with these sort of plants. There's some flowers on that one. I've had them at home regularly and never had anything off them for quite a few years. But they need time to establish themselves. And we're going around here. What we have done, right at the back of the allotment, rescued a whole load of raspberries, and I don't know whether you can see. Yeah, you can just about see there. I've caned them all. Must have hurt them, I suppose. I've caned them all, and these are all dug up, growing right on the bottom, all infested with like vines and various bindweed, etc. And I've just put them in as they are. If I've come across a very little clump of them, then obviously I've kept them together and I've caned them. This particular poor fellow was rescued right near to the fence, but there's buds on it. It should come up, and these are smaller ones. I don't know whether they'll survive. I might have to take them home and pop them if they show signs of slug attack. And this was a Victoria rhubarb which I put in last year. It's really struggled last year, but this year might get a tiny crop off it. Got to be careful with young rhubarbs. So there we go. And the rest of the plot this year, because of all the nematodes and the pests, put in an awful lot of garlic. I've absolutely garlicked all, as you can probably see. If I take the camera with me here, all the way along the border here, solid garlic, and there it is coming up like troopers. They are my guard of garlic. Basically nothing will like going past. Look at that regimental row of garlic. Of course we've got our wicker man there, and finally at the bottom, I'll take you down on the little tour. Soft fruit, more soft fruit going along the fence there. There's a new cherry tree there. That's the one in blossom. There's another cherry tree there. And as you go along there, you've got soft fruit. But all along these rows here, I've got garlic. There are lots of onions as well in between the garlic. Not so many potatoes. Only a couple of rows of potatoes here. And then you come to your fruit trees, where you've got peach tree and the like. And these are at the back. There's 3 gauge trees, and of course they've already blossomed. But don't worry, I've been along with my little paintbrush, and the bumblebees, a lot of them, spread the pollen round myself. I just didn't think there were enough bumblebees around this year, to be quite honest. And we've got this idea of putting strawberries in this strawberry bed. We've not put any topsoil on them, and these are the ones we've actually left in to see how they get on. And they don't seem too bad at the moment. Seem happy enough. There's some rosemary there, which is there. Okay, and lavender. I think that might be lavender actually. Lots of soft fruit here. Here we go. And again, soft fruit there. More soft fruit there. And what's really good is in the actual aluminium bays here, we've got our strawberries mixed in with some onions. I got these red onions from last year, and they just were not happy, so I've just left them in over winter, and lo and behold they have come up, they sprouted. I don't know about whether they're bolted or not, but there's a lot, you can see the red basin. But the strawberries here, the big success, they are flowering. I'll just take you up to them. Oh, we've got some leeks from that we've overwintered, left them in. Okay, got to be careful not to step on some of these younger plants here. But the strawberries are already trying to get the angle right. Strawberries are already flowering, okay, and these ones are about to come out and flower. So reasonably happy this year with the flowering situation. To try and catch that for you.